Do you like H.P. Lovecraft?
I love H.P. Lovecraft.
Did you grow up reading Choose Your Own Adventure books?
I sure did.
Well, have I got a book for you?
Ooh, I can't wait.
I'm Paul.
I'm Steve.
This is a Shelfie. I was at Mark's house the other day. Starts out like Letterkenny. I was at Mark's house the other day from Return of the Son of the Show, link down below. And he had this book laying on his coffee table. And I'm like, dude, what is that? So he was going to let me borrow it after he read it, but I couldn't wait. So I went ahead and bought a copy of it. But I found the Choose Your Own Adventure version of At the Mountains of Madness.
Oh my God.
It's written by Jacopo della Casaria and illustrated by Hannah Krieger. It's kind of got, let's see if I can find an illustration here for you to give you an idea of what you're getting into. It's definitely for kids. So, because you get like some serious, there's like serious like anime stuff going on with the illustrations. But like they're really trying to find the one I like the best here. Like here where you got them descending into into the city. But the crazy thing is, like I said, it's written for kids. You play a camp counselor at the Starkweather camp in Antarctica. For some reason, rich parents send their kids there. So, and if you know the story to At the Mountains of Madness, it pretty much follows that, but it's more like it's got a modern flair. There's like an AI computer that runs the station, and one of the things I love when I immediately started to read this was it on the dedication page. It says, "If you wish to see this book dedicated to my wife, to whom I owe everything, or Christopher," or it goes on a bunch of other names, turn to page 1. So it automatically starts with you.
That's
if
hilarious.
you decide not to, then I guess you just close the book and put it away. There's like 20 or 21 ways for this story to end.
Wow.
I haven't finished it, but if 22 of those aren't madness, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I started reading it the other day, and I read through it twice, died both times, so we're on track.
Nice.
Yeah.
The last one is congratulations, you get Ritalin.
Congratulations, you now spend the rest of your life in a straitjacket. But you also get, like, this is kind of neat. You get a map of like Antarctica where all the fun takes place.
Oh yeah.
I don't know about you, man, but Choose Your Own Adventure books were basically one of the things that got me into reading.
Oh yeah.
Because the idea of it being you, and the books talk directly to you. And growing up in Springfield Township, as we did, there wasn't much for the imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So these books, which you could like read in like 20 minutes over and read it numerous times over and over again, and it was aided with illustrations, which is one of my biggest beefs about modern fiction is we don't put illustrations in them hardly anymore for adults anyway. I ate up every one. It didn't hurt that my mom was the librarian at school, so she knew her son wanted to read these, so she'd put them on the list to buy them.
Ironically, if you as an adult, our fiction doesn't have illustrations. However, if you want illustrations, ironically, you have to go to the adult bookstore. Anyway, yeah, man, I got to tell you, I think during our newbie tag, we talked about like sports books was kind of what got me wanting to go back to the library and get more books. And then of course, Ramona and the Brave. I would say Choose Your Own Adventure were the ones I would always, if there was a new one out aside from Encyclopedia Brown, it would be a Choose Your Own Adventure book when I was ordering from the catalog that used to come, the little newsprint catalog that we'd get.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I finished this one. I went through every possible iteration. I would say what it got me interested in was gaming. Like when we first started talking about Dungeons and Dragons, I started thinking, oh, so it's like choose your own adventure, but with your friends.
Yes. And one of the ways I try to sell people on role playing games is I find out, have you ever read a Choose Your Own Adventure? I'm like, well, almost everybody has. Well, yeah. Well, imagine a Choose Your Own Adventure where you don't have to wait to be asked what you want to do, and the choices of what you want to do are literally endless.
Yeah, literally. Somebody recently did a video, by the way. Whoever that was, comment below, or if you guys watched it. It might have been the live stream that Jeff did. Jeff's Cave of Cool Books did with David from Garage Geek and Paul from Geeks Love Dogs. That was a great live stream, by the way. Go to Jeff's channel if you want to watch it. It might have been in there. I think Paul maybe, or I forget which one. Somebody had an H.P. Lovecraft game.
Oh yeah, that was Geeks Love Dogs. Yeah.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. And he was talking about it as if it was kind of like a choose your own adventure if you wanted to play by yourself.
Yeah.
And that I've been thinking about an H.P. Lovecraft choose your own adventure. I can't believe you kept it a secret from me all this time to get my authentic reaction when you showed it.
I didn't want to. I got it in the mail. I took a picture of it. Was about to hit send and went, nah, I'm gonna wait.
So you've read one or two adventures in there. You've died twice.
I've died twice, yes, in true fashion. It reminds me of the very first Choose Your Own Adventure book I ever read. You're like a space star pilot, and it starts off with like you're on the space station and this mysterious black hole opens up, and the choices are, do you do the technical stuff, or do you head off to go find out what's in it? And I'm like, well, I always did want to know what was in a black hole. So turn to page 11. I turned to page 11, and they never saw you again. So yeah, I've died twice so far.
Well, for those particular two adventures, out of 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it 2.5.
All right.
Because there's one little thing in this book that kind of throws me off, because it's written for kids, obviously. It's got the anime style that the kids love so much. But one of the characters who's a kid, makes all these Three Stooges references. And I'm like, I mean, my kids know who the Three Stooges are.
Yeah.
Well, like, does the average kid know who the Three Stooges are? That they would get these jokes? But yeah, no, man, I'm going to give it a 2.5.
All right. That's good, though. And you've only read 2 adventures, and you died in both of them. Still giving it a 2.5. That's
it may, my opinion may change as I continue to die in this book.
The more you die, the more you know.
I want to find out if I die in the end. Does Paul die in the end?
That's what you call a callback.
That's right. Well, that'll bring us to the end of this Shelfie. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up in the near future. And by we, I mean I'm Paul.
I'm Steve.
And the next time you're looking for something to read,
check your shelf. E.
And they never saw you again.